Before we jump into the details, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Welcome back. Here is the part 2 of my research about the famous Michel de Nostradamus, commonly known as Nostradamus. I suggest you watch the first part video and the video about the life of Nostradamus. Now let's start. Yes, Nostradamus is credited with several other predictions that people believe have come true or may come true in the future. Some of these are open to interpretation, and the accuracy of their fulfillment is often debated. Here are a few additional notable predictions. 1. The assassination of John F. Kennedy, 1963. Prediction: the great man will be struck down in the day by a thunderbolt, an evil deed foretold by the bearer of a petition. According to the prediction, another falls at night. Conflict in Reims, London, and pestilence in Tuscany. Event: some believe this prediction refers to the assassination of U.S. President John F. Kennedy in 1963, who was killed in broad daylight. The mention of another falls at night is linked to the assassination of Robert F. Kennedy, JFK's brother, who was shot in 1968. 2. The Challenger Space Shuttle disaster, 1986. Prediction: from the human flock, 9 will be sent away, separated from judgment and counsel. Their fate will be sealed by the order, Kappa, Theta, Lambda, the banished dead erring in the mist. Event: the explosion of NASA's Challenger Space Shuttle in 1986 killed 7 astronauts shortly after launch. While the number 9 doesn't match the exact death toll, some believe this quatrain refers to the tragedy. 3. The Iraq War and the fall of Saddam Hussein, 2003. Prediction: the third big war will begin when the big city is burning. After that, within 3 months, the country's citizens will rise up. Event: this is often interpreted as the 2003 invasion of Iraq, which led to the fall of Saddam Hussein's regime. Baghdad, the big city, was heavily bombed during the initial stages of the war, and Saddam's government collapsed within a few months, followed by a long period of civil unrest. 4. King Philip II of Spain's naval defeat, 1588. Prediction: in the year 1588, the Spaniards will lose in a sea battle. The navy will pass under the ship of Venus and Neptune. Event: Nostradamus is believed to have predicted the defeat of the Spanish Armada by the British Navy in 1588. The ship of Venus is often interpreted as a reference to England's naval supremacy, which secured a crucial victory over Spain. 5. The rise of ISIS and Middle Eastern conflicts. Prediction: the great warlord will rise in the east, and lead a dark army into the lands of the west. Blood will be spilled on holy ground. Event: this quatrain is sometimes associated with the rise of ISIS in the Middle East, especially due to the militant group's influence over parts of Iraq and Syria. The group's violence, especially in areas deemed holy, has been seen as a parallel to Nostradamus's predictions. 6. Global warming and climate change. Prediction: like the sun, the head will sear the shining sea, the Black Sea's living fish will all but boil. When Rhodes and Genoa half-starved shall be, the local folk to cut 'em up shall toil. Event: this has been interpreted as a reference to global warming and environmental changes, with the shining sea representing rising ocean temperatures and dying marine life. The phrase about starvation might refer to future food shortages caused by climate change. 7. The 2022 invasion of Ukraine by Russia. Prediction: twice put up and twice cast down, the East will also weaken the West. Its adversary after several battles chased by sea will fail at time of need. Event: some believe this prediction refers to Russia's ongoing conflict with Ukraine and its tensions with Western nations. The phrase, "the East will weaken the West," may be seen as Russia's geopolitical actions destabilizing Western alliances. 8. The rise of artificial intelligence, AI. Prediction: the moon in the full of night over the high mountain, the new sage with a lone brain sees it, by his disciples invited to be immortal, eyes to the south. Hands in bosoms, bodies in the fire. Event: this is often interpreted as the emergence of artificial intelligence. The new sage with a lone brain might refer to machines with singular, artificial intellect. It's a speculative interpretation, but some think it could relate to the future of AI and its impact on humanity. 9. The death of Pope John Paul I, 1978. Prediction: a pope will die in the evening, leaving his people in great sorrow. He will be replaced by a new pope from the distant country. Event: Pope John Paul I died suddenly in 1978, only 33 days after his election. Some believe Nostradamus predicted his death and the subsequent election of Pope John Paul II, who was from Poland, a distant country from the Vatican.
Before concluding this video, remember to click the subscribe button, give it a like, and share it to help expand this channel and access more free videos.
10. The rise of biotechnology and genetic manipulation. Prediction: the lost thing is found, hidden for many centuries. Pasteur will be celebrated as a demigod. This will happen when the moon completes her great cycle, but by other rumors, he will be dishonored. Event: this is sometimes interpreted as referring to the rise of modern medicine, particularly genetic engineering and cloning. The lost thing might symbolize DNA or the hidden secrets of life, while Pasteur represents science's advancements. There's also speculation about moral dilemmas and controversies surrounding biotechnology. Possible future predictions. Many interpret Nostradamus's writings as pointing to future events. Here are a couple of predictions that some believe may already be starting to happen. World War III. Some believe Nostradamus predicted a devastating Third World War with catastrophic consequences for humanity. His quatrains mention widespread conflict, destruction, and the use of advanced weaponry. A civil war may break out in various countries, driven by divisions over religion and gender equality, with a significant debate surrounding gender issues. Natural disasters. Nostradamus's prophecies contain multiple references to earthquakes, floods, and other natural disasters. Some interpret these as warnings of future events related to climate change and environmental collapse. There is also a prediction that the apocalypse may be near. My question is, do you believe in Nostradamus's prophecies? Is he a real prophet? Share your thoughts in the comments and please share this video. That's the end of our video. See you in the next one, and thanks for watching.